Actually, you get to see a little bit of, well, actually, we could do this.
That's on us now, isn't it?
No, that's on the screen. All right. Oh, so it's going now. But don't worry, this is going to be edited anyway.
Right.
All right, this is One-Eyed Jacks, and this is just a funny video. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at some of the finer details of 9/11, more specifically Osama bin Laden's underground lair. So let's get a picture of it. Here we go. So this is back in the day. Let me do something here. Hold on. So this is back in the day. You got Osama bin Laden's underground lair. Let's open this up. Because this is some crazy stuff right here.
This would have been like around 2001 time frame.
Yeah. This was the thing that really sealed the deal. Like, okay, this guy is up to some serious shit, and we need to find out what it is. And so here it is. Here's his lair, right here. And what's this back here? Let's get rid of this now. So here's the lair, and we got to make this bigger. Let's zoom this in because you got to see this. All right, so here's his lair, and you got to see some of the stuff he has here. The complex includes offices, bedrooms, and communal rooms right up here. So what he's done here is he's taken a diamond drill and he's bored out this mountain. You know, this guy is fucking hell bent for leather. He is crazy. And he's got this complex up here, communal offices. He's got these are porn magazines, I think, right here. He's got some kind of exercise equipment here, or a mechanized spider. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks menacing, though. But the thing with this is, no matter where you go in here, it's like an M.C. Escher painting. You know, it's like there's endless levels carved out of the bedrock.
I think this is the NORAD of the Himalayas.
Yeah, this guy he's a serious threat. Now, look at him. Look at him. He's fucking crazy. Look at this guy.
That's Osama bin Laden.
Nutty. He's got the AK-47, right? And he's looking over that way. He's looking down here.
That's his gay cousin,
now,
actually.
Yeah. Well, that's not.
not
I'm
him,
sorry.
that's
That's
his
not
gay
bin
cousin.
Laden. No, that's his gay brother. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So it says system of ventilation ducts brings air into the caves and provides alternative exits. So what they've done over here, let me circle this area. So we're going to take a look at this and see what kind of threat danger. This is Able Danger 12 right now. So it says valleys leading to the caves are heavily guarded by militiamen. This guy here.
Yeah.
And also, where's the thing about the mud? Hang on. Oh boy. Wait till you see this.
Yeah.
Wait till you get a load of this. Hold on. I can't. I hate Windows 10. I really do. Every time you go to freaking do something. Okay, here we go. So, he's guarding the caves. So you got to get by this guy. You know, he's no patsy. And then it says.
Wait, how many stories?
Oh no, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Here we go. Oh, this is genius. This is like, Dr. Evil cannot even hold a candle to bin Laden. It says right here, it's clear as day. It is clear as day. Exits are hidden behind rocks and mud walls. I mean, who does that, you know?
James Bond could get in.
You can see right here, this is a mud wall. He's got the mud wall, right? Right next to it, a rock. I mean, right. And over here, you got the mud wall right there. And then you got the rock down this way. So, it's clearly, you can't even see the cave.
Those are two penises, by the way.
If just say you're lucky enough, this guy is smoked too much hash or something, and you get down the valley and you climb this. It's a sheer ice cliff. I mean, let's be honest, it's a sheer ice fall. And since you get up there, you get past the mud and rocks, you get inside. Now what? What are you gonna do? Look at this. Look at the weapons down here. These are like.
Look at the main entrance.
Those look like Maverick missiles, actually.
There's bars and like horses.
But he's racks of BAR rifles, fully automatic BAR rifles. Tins of barrels of oil. This guy here, he's processing some kind of uranium, I think. I don't know. I may be jumping to conclusions, okay?
Wait
Yellow cake. That's all I'm saying, right? I mean, what else? I mean, if you're in the middle of Bin Laden?
How do they power all this?
I'm getting to that, dude. We haven't even
power this thing.
The tip of the
gotta
iceberg
be
yet.
solar.
We're only okay. We've only gone down.
solar.
Let me back up. Let me back up. Whoa. Let me back up before we miss some. See, I always do that. I start out in the simple stuff, and then I go right for the underground layer. We can't do that. Let's not miss things here. So the whole thing. You asked the question. Let me answer it. How is this powered? This right here. This is unbelievably high tech. It says hydroelectric power is generated from mountain streams. So this is 1998, 99 maybe. I mean, he had to have this before he took the towers out. He clearly had this layer was operational and hot.
Wait, what town is this? Wouldn't they tax him for
that?
All
right. Well, I should show you that because then it gives you a frame of reference where we are. This is where we are. See this? Tora Bora, my friend.
Is that near?
Right? This is and another thing I want to point out.
Why wouldn't you go to Bora Bora instead?
Do we have a confirmation that not only is this Bin Laden's lair, but a confirmation that it's the same Bin Laden that took the tower?
Well, yeah.
Could there be a thing?
It says right there that Bin Laden has been reports of moving around area on horseback. So there's reports.
Okay. No, but look at this though.
This
is clearly a Mercedes-Benz SUV, right?
Oh yeah.
I think we can both agree on that.
Oh
one.
yeah.
And he's got two of them, because this one's got to go in the shop sometimes. So when he's rocking, he's going out to meet the ladies, whatever, he's out in the town. Nobody knows what he's up to. He takes this car because it has the A on the roof. See?
Right. Yeah.
And it's his because he's got another one with the A on the roof. And this stands for, what this stands for, right?
A.
Come on! So this is Bin Laden's this is what his two whips right here, his two whips. And he's got the fuel over here. This guy's, he's getting a turbocharger ready for that or something. So now these are not hydroelectric powered. These are gasoline powered. But I mean, they got so much oil over there. Dude, this pipe right here, this is where the oil comes up.
I thought that was
and
the rocket
they take it out this way and they
take out the next Eiffel Tower or...
Well, see, they didn't put the valve. Right, in reality, there's a valve here, right?
Okay.
And when you need, some diesel or whatever the hell you need, you come up to this spigot. This is how cheap it is there, and they put like a barrel here, and you fill it up with the oil, and that's it. This is if you're in the Taliban. I'm saying,
right.
If you're not in the Taliban, you don't bring your barrel up here because this guy will shoot you before you even get to the valley. I mean, you're dead. And up here we have. This is where they torture all the infidels that want, like if you somehow miraculously you wander, suppose you're hiking right in the mountains in Kandahar and you get lost and you wander down it and you find your way into this hole. That's where this is where you're going. You're going to the torture chamber.
The pedo layer.
This is where they do all kinds of
You heard what the Taliban do.
Yeah,
They're
this
like,
is crazy, dude. I'm not gonna.
Wait, where are these
I
guys
would talk more about what goes on here, but I don't want to offend the younger audience.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
It's that kind of shit. Okay, and here's some of the implements they have up here.
Gotta keep the guys coming back. You know what I mean?
These are like, I don't know, they look like. I'm not gonna say what they look like, but anyway. And then, all right. So we've covered the top. It's totally hydroelectric. Hydro. So Bin Laden was zero emissions in 1997. His entire freaking complex, zero, and not his car, but the complex was zero emissions.
What about 1,000 people can stay there? You imagine the stench.
Oh yeah. No.
Like it would smell like curry, all the time.
No. This is supposed to be like. This is like 5,000, I think. They didn't. The CNN.
Like, where are they going to sleep?
The CNN crew didn't really do.
They're
not good with math
like,
and
the
shit.
bombs and cuddle with them and stuff and the weapons.
Yeah.
And,
No.
like,
Another thing. This is a rumor. Once again, I've heard this, and I'm going to repeat it. But it is a rumor. I want to be sure off the.
Right.
It's a rumor, but the rumor is that Bin Laden, what he would do, is he'd get all whacked out on the hashish, and he would take his slinky, see, and he would slinky this thing all the way down, and he would bet people on how many stairwells he could make it through.
That is just genius.
Like
this
a
guy
snake.
is
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
genius.
You have no idea.
I just need a lot more respect for this guy.
Makes Dr. Evil look like, you know,
there's nothing more evil than
Brian Gumble.
30.
You know, and I don't know
Slinky.
who you could compare him to, but he's just that good. And then we got more weapons down here. You got the machine guns and the ammo. What do we have? Main entrance is through 50. I think I scribbled over what it said. Let me see.
And wide enough.
I can't go back that far.
50-foot tunnel.
50
wide
foot
enough
wide enough for a car. Oh, so like I said, when he goes out with the ladies, he's not climbing out this fucking tunnel. No. He's taking the Al Akbar car.
I bet you.
He goes down here. Oh, here it is. Here's the bars right
I bet
here.
you the bars come
These
down
open
and
up.
he
It's like the
jumps
fucking
over
back.
the
It's like the
waterfall.
freaking back
Into the
cave.
cave.
Bin Laden. So he rides out here. And this is all paved, of course. You know, this is some serious shit. And then sometimes he takes the horses out. He's got a Palomino named Redrum, and he's got Morgan.
So like up there,
And that's pretty much.
you have the valleys
you know.
to the caves are heavily guarded by Milla men. Like, what is a Milla men?
No,
are they?
I think it's militia.
Are they Milli Vanilli's men?
No, where are they?
Militaire
What the
men.
hell?
Like, what kind of word is
Militiaman.
that?
Oh, it's militiaman. I
Militiaman?
had crossed out. Yeah, it looked like Millie man. It's Milli Vanilli.
Milli
Milli Vanilli. Yeah.
It really is because
Yeah, it's
somebody's
Milli
lip
Vanilli.
syncing and it's
He's
definitely
like,
not. I don't think.
You know, this is the shit that the American public swallowed. Hook, line, and sinker. I mean, let's be honest. I was among the people that swallowed this. I believed it.
You had no
and,
choice.
I never really saw
There
this.
was no
I did see
choice.
this picture, but I didn't, I was like, well, maybe they just, was an artist's rendition or something or other. But now that I've seen it, this clearly proves
Oh, but
that,
Osama bin Laden was.
he was a mastermind.
So much money. So much.
And wait. No, right. I found
The
this
thing
thing.
Richard
See this thing
Branson
right?
goes
See
down
these
south.
3 things right here? You know what this is? The dialysis machines.
Oh,
Remember they were
right,
like, where is he
right.
getting the dialysis?
Yes,
Dude, it's
yes.
right in the cave.
That's
right
genius.
freaking there, man.
And it's only 2 stories.
Oh,
he only has to
Jesus.
walk
If
up
I had
2
only had this
stories
picture
to get to it.
a few years earlier, I could have prevented the towers from being hit. I mean, it's all right here. And this is the stairway. It's a slinky goes down there. So I don't know. There it is, and this is a clear. We're in Afghanistan. This is Kandahar,
I thought this was Iraq.
and the weapons of mass destruction.
I thought
remember,
this was Iraq. I thought that's where this was. Tora Bora's in Iraq. Like, that's the reason why they went to Iraq.
Dude,
Because
this
Tora
is
Bora was there.
No, this is Afghanistan. Now, if you remember, Donald Rumsfeld told us. They asked him, "Where are the weapons of mass destruction?" And he said, "They're in Tajikistan, they're in Kabul, they're in Kandahar, and they're in Tora Bora." So he just pretty much said, "Okay, here's the area that we need to select. We're thinking that there are people there that we don't like, and we're going to drop some bombs on them."
I think it's more
remote
like
control. They're
business was-
smart bombs, though.
Business
so,
was going on.
We're
that
not
they
doing
didn't
anything
like.
dumb.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
It's all about doing business.
Now, there are oil wells. There aren't oil wells. There are massive opium growing facilities and capacity here. And there also is a copper mine that the Chinese opened up. But that's not related to this
you don't
particular.
need copper
That's not
in the
related to this
world.
layer, anyway.
You don't need copper. Nobody needs
No,
that.
no, and this guy doesn't. What does he need copper for, dude?
Poppies?
He's got the AK.
Yeah, man. That AK
right?
is
He's
scary.
got the big hashish spleef out here. He's rocking it, man. He's like, the ladies go. When you show up and you got the Kalashnikov, dude, the panties drop every freaking time. This is in Afghanistan, of course.
Well, the problem is,
and then you
it's
bring them
not-
down.
They're
You
not ladies. Actually.
Well, these are not ladies. These
No.
these are the kind of ladies that you put. What you do is you run a ladder up here, because you can't bring them down this way, because what if Osama found out? He's like, "You're doing the wrong thing with the infidel." So you sneak the ladies up this way, see, in here. That's what this guy does. You can pay him. He can bring in, and you bring the ladies down. You start showing them the munitions and shit. And oh my God!
If you turn
Forget
this
it.
thing upside
Forget it,
down,
man.
there's a secret code that tells you
Yeah.
how to get to the lair and the secret password
See,
and the handshake.
Yeah, there's a decoder ring too. Yeah. But anyway, that's. I hope I covered. I think I went into pretty good depth. It's A to Z, man. There it is. Uh, secret exits to complex are guarded by steel doors and are booby trapped. So this is why, everything so you can just go up there and, there's Bin Laden home. No, you can't do that, man.
No, CNN.
This
they have a pass for that.
Shit
They
is
did it.
friggin' tip top.
Yeah, man, they did it. CNN can do it, but nobody
No.
else can.
CNN can do it. Yeah, I know.
Nobody
Well,
else
yeah,
can.
they did it. They did it a couple times.
Yeah.
But not anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, CNN did the picture. How do you think they got in there, bro? The only reason we even have this picture
corporate news
is
network.
because CNN was, they're courageous.
Right.
They really are.
I mean-
They're fearless.
I mean, the reporter went through this entire layer like Magellan.
and not only that, I
Mapped
gotta
it out.
say, I wasn't gonna say this, but because I've been stroking CNN here, but this isn't. To do this from memory, you walk through the facility once, and then you do an interview or something, and to be able to recall that. I mean, they must have sent
this is high.
This was like who's that guy that did that movie?
This is high.
This was like Jason freaking Bourne walked in here and just like killed everybody. Put the slinky in motion. By the time he got down to the bottom, caught the slinky and blew the. That's what I'm envisioning. This needs to be made into like a Die Hard movie.
In the moon.
I'm serious.
This is the same imaging that NASA used on the moon to map out the interior, and that's how they came up with this.
I don't think
through laser beams.
Tom Cruise, I don't think he could pull this kind of thing off. This is more like a Bruce Willis,
I think he hit
At the
nail on the head.
Nakamine
It's,
Towers or something.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers.
like the chop. Like he'd come in,
This
he'd
is
come down on his chopper.
Classic Austin Powers.
You could have the ladder from the chopper, sort of like the old Batman series where they would have the guy coming down the ladder from the chopper. So you could have Bruce Willis jump down here and just start kicking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Could be a blockbuster. I don't know.
We should have sent.
Listen, anybody out there wants to make a movie about this, hit me up. And that's it for tonight. I think we covered everything, right?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
A to Z. There is
I think we could all go on. For
I don't
hours.
think there's anything else that could be said about this.
I think actually we could go on for hours about this. So
You
I
probably could.
I challenge you guys to come up with
Yeah.
videos about this.
And then listen, this is just my assessment. This is my analysis of the Bin Laden lair. Okay, there may be varying opinions out there, and they may not agree with me. And now, if I'm open to a rebuttal.
I want to know where the steamroller is.
When you just the hydro, dude.
There's
This
definitely a
is
steamroller.
clinched the deal for the hydro. I mean, come on, that is just amazing.
Yep. And where are the
And,
stables? I mean, if they're horses, where are the stables?
Dude, you're doing it again,
All
man. You're killing the fucking video right when I'm trying to end it, and now it's a total fucking downer. Like we're in the fucking. All right.
We'll stop.
All right, yeah. So they play outside, man. They're like reindeer. All right, that's it. Good night, guys. One Eye Jacks. Have a great evening.